And we are back with Business Radio X Pro Tips. Stone Payton, Lee Cantor here with you. Lee, we run a small business. We have all kinds of opportunities. I have a tendency to chase shiny objects. I get excited. But, ultimately, you got to kind of pick something, move with it. And a lot of good stuff kind of gets put on the shelf. What's your counsel on some of those things that came through on the first pass and you didn't act on? What do you think we ought to do?
Well, I think that, like you said, we're bombarded with stuff to do, things that are coming in front of us. And it's super important in your work as an entrepreneur, especially a solopreneur, to capture some of the wins, right? You got to have a list of those accomplishments because that gets you through tough times and that reminds you of all the things you've done and all the talent you do have, right? So you have to have that kind of list of accomplishments and wins to remind yourself of all that stuff. That's super important. I think it's also important to have another list where you're building a list of things that you've passed on. Like in our case, in Business Radio X, we've passed on being ninjas when it comes to video. We said, nope, that's not our lane. That's not what we do. And it's important to have this list of things that you're not going to pursue and not going to invest time and energy and resources in, to remind yourself that you can stay disciplined and stay the course. When things get harder, you're tempted by other things that are those shiny objects. So this way, by having both a list of the wins and a list of the things that you're not doing, that helps you kind of stay focused in on the true north and the mission of the operation. I think it's important to have this list of times you were able to keep the boundaries you set for yourself, because it'll help you keep disciplined and help you avoid temptation when your confidence wavers somewhere down the line. So you got to know where you want to go, but you also want to know where you don't want to go. So you just stay the course.